All right, let's go to Ismail.
Yeah, so I had two builds out yesterday. And again, the build '06 was mainly for. So basically, when we're searching a chat, we're not we in the lobby we're relying on the last message to display the last message and the group data. And now in the search, we don't display the last message; we just display the group. So that's why it didn't work properly. So I had to basically get the avatar image and just the name of the group or DM to basically display it to the user. So now that should be working properly in what's it called in the search in build '06 if anybody got to test it.
Yeah, I've been testing with it. So we disregarded '03, right?
Oh, 05.
'05. Right.
Yeah. '06. That's on both iOS and Android.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Oh six
that
is in review right now. I pulled '03 down.
Okay.
Okay. Both iOS and Android.
Yeah, I didn't want to release those because I think we had a problem. We were saying there, Ismail. In
um, '03 or '05. So I'm still confused.
I know now I'm confused. I thought we had '05. We had '03 in review.
We don't want '03. '03. I think there's improvements um after that. So we definitely don't want '03. '06 is the one to go with.
Okay. So Danny's got those in review now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good then.
Cool. Okay. Um. Yeah. What? Tell me again. What was the problem that was causing?
So basically, if you search a group, it would show the information. If you search a one-on-one chat, it won't show the username and their avatar because the object we are relying on is not there for the search query. So I had but the information was there from other places in the query, so I just remapped it to show.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
That's pretty much it. That's
So then
nothing
everything
crazy.
else is pretty much the same as '05.
Yeah, it's just the search results. When you get search results in the lobby,
Mm-hmm.
when one-on-one in particular, they would show the user avatar and name
Okay.
before you click on it.
Okay.
Um,
Uh. Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah. I was gonna say, other than that, I kind of moved over to the whole social media stuff or the media on chat. So um, I was able to get the videos to play now, the ones that are in review. Um, it, I don't know if this is something recent or not, but I noticed when I go to chat in the new architecture, sometimes it doesn't start me at the very bottom. Is that a known problem, or
I didn't notice that.
it never happened to you? Okay. Um, yeah, it's kind of weird. It happens to me sometimes.
Here,
I
let
don't know
me.
if it's because of the changes I made or something else. I'll look more into it. But nobody ever experienced that. I mean, have you ever experienced that?
The means not here.
Oh, he's not here. Okay. But yeah, that's just one weird thing I noticed. But yeah, let me see. Yeah, so the videos are should be working now in terms of where if they're in view, they will play automatically. And then when they're out of view, they don't play.
Okay.
Um,
Um. We had another user saying that he's not able to upload a video in chat. This is this morning. Maybe you could
And
look up
yeah,
Jerry.
I wonder if it's the moderation that caught that. Let me actually check that real quick.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. We'll see what version of Circles he's on and things like that.
let's see. No, it doesn't look to be. No, it doesn't look to be that.
Okay. How large is it? What version is he on? That kind
It
of
was
thing.
just a pic. It was just an image.
Just an image.
Yeah, it was just a meme he was trying to upload.
Okay, that's not good. Um. hmm. Well, he uploaded a screenshot of the image he tried to upload, so that worked.
Mhm.
So that's weird, right? So it's not like you can't upload an image.
Right. Let me see if I can find that image and try to send it.
Okay.
Yeah, I found the meme. Let's see. It might just be his app. Oh, let me try and send it real quick. There's a group I can send it to here. It's sent for me, so it must be something with the upload process for him.
Well, and also his screenshot sent
Right, his screenshot sent. So it looks like there was an issue with uploading that one photo.
that particular one. Yeah, is there a format issue or
Uh,
like it's
yeah,
a remember like certain we had some weird formats coming through for a while.
I don't think so. I can find a session replay.
Okay, because
I think,
remember,
I think it's connectivity, if anything.
but wouldn't it eventually go?
I think that depends on how the app would handle it.
Okay,
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
yeah, I want to know everything we can know about this because this is such a high value
Mm-hmm.
aspect of any social app is like media. Want to make sure in a perfect world it's as smooth as iMessage to upload any kind of media. And I know how complicated it is. Ismail's said, you know, it's like a really fragile web with cache and all the things we're doing. So I want to know root causes of any kind of issues.
Looks to be okay. This looks to be like that. Remember, there was like a message in limbo, kind of. I think Zane had that issue. Like, if you send a chat message and it just shows in your. Let's see if this is it. No. When did he? Is this when he sent the message? No, he sent it before. Yeah, it's like that chat message that gets stuck in limbo in the local storage. Does that sound familiar, Ismail?
It's you said it's what does it do? Sorry, I was.
There's a chat, like a user might try to send a chat message, and for some reason the message doesn't send, but when they reopen the app, the message shows at the bottom of the group just
Oh,
indefinitely. This is that issue.
oh, okay, yeah. Um, okay, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, he's on 96.
96, yeah. Mm, I've seen that problem before.
Hmm.
Mm, I thought it was only happened to me in dev, but I guess you ran into it. So that means it's somehow stored in the cache on his phone,
Hmm.
but it doesn't show as failed or as you can like
Correct. It's just
retry
indefinitely uploading.
and currently uploading.
Hmm.
So when he opens the app, it just starts uploading.
Well, he goes into that group that he tried to send it,
Mhm.
and then it just says uploading.
It's got the heart spinner on it.
Yeah.
So, okay, I've never ran into that problem in particular.
Well, it's an
Um,
image. I've seen it happen for text, but this is an image.
okay, okay.
I'll send you
I
a
mean,
screenshot of what he's looking at. Just gives you an idea.
Do you need to know anything from him, John?
Possibly, Jerry Ismail, should we ask him a question? I just sent you a
he
screenshot, by the
probably
way.
wouldn't know. Like, I think like probably had bad internet connection, something about close the app midway.
Well,
Well,
Um,
his message says just keeps loading. Like he alludes to he's sitting there watching it loading.
Mhm.
So it's not like he closed the app real quick.
No, I mean,
Oh,
this has been in his chat for at least the past day.
but it's also not at the bottom. Okay, that's weird. Does every time he opens it, does it go to the bottom?
Yeah, yeah. The message is like always at the bottom.
Oh, that's all. Yeah. Yeah. So it's happening as it's stored in cache. It's never gonna upload. I just need to see why the app would do that sometimes.
I have a suggestion as well. Is we should have, I think, we should have a time span that we determine on how long do we try to upload a message for.
It's not even uploading at this point. This one, it's just
Right.
like not attempting to upload. It's just stuck at that.
Right. So if we see something that's in the cache, well, yeah, I guess
Mhm.
it's not even attempting to upload. I was going to say if it's been like 24 hours, we should just say failed.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, not even that long. Why not like a few minutes?
Well, with the cache, it's a little tricky. It's just this whole stuff. Yeah. Let me see let me see how I can catch these basically. It's and the thing is, if he closed the app and reopened it, it shouldn't even show uploading. It should show failed, and it should prompt him to remove or retry.
Should we ask him that if that occurs?
Well, it didn't. If he's seeing this, then it probably if he
We
opens
don't
the app
know.
and he sees
We don't know if he ever tried to close the app and reopen it.
I I've had this issue with a user or two, including Zane, and Zane reported that he had to uninstall the app and reinstall it
yeah to
for
clear the
that to go away.
cache.
Yeah,
When was that?
a few weeks back.
Did we address this?
No, he said he just did it himself
Right.
and
But
hasn't had the problem since.
yes, but that's where there's smoke, there's fire. If there's
Yes,
a problem like that, we have to get to the root cause. Like I said earlier,
agree.
anything related to media, uploading, downloading, we must investigate to the root, no matter what.
Agreed.
Just because a user says, "Oh, I took care of it," so Ismail needs to know. He will never know if we don't report it to him, and it'll affect other users going forward.
Yeah, I believe this. I had an issue with Scotty, I believe, a while back, and I believe I did report this to Ishmael um, on a previous build. I'd have to go back in Slack and look.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, do you want me to just tell Blake we're working on it?
Yeah, thank him
Yeah.
and let him know we're working on it. Yeah. And maybe we should ask him, Ismail, in a follow up to close the app and reopen it and see if that changed anything.
Yeah, probably won't. This one is if I think what's happening is like I said, it's stored in cache. You have to uninstall, reinstall to get rid of it.
Okay.
I did
Um,
report it. I know I did report it to you, Ismail. I knew I just found the message was like on November 13th. I don't know if that was if Zane's case was resolved.
Ismail, did
I
you
did
ever
send you a session replay for it.
did you
Mm.
tackle this yet?
No, I don't remember tackling this. You said you reported it,
Yeah,
um,
let me bump it for you.
but yeah, no, I don't remember tackling this.
Okay. Let's make it a high priority.
Yeah.
Any
Let me
info you
just-
want us to get?
Um,
And also, Todd, if someone like Zane or anybody else says they're having an issue, don't let them delete the app or anything like that. Like tell them
Of course.
we'll get them on a call and see if we can troubleshoot it in real time.
Yeah, no problem. If I can catch him ahead of time, we'll do.
Okay. So what do you think's causing this, Ismail?
I think it's the cache is not being handled properly in a certain scenario. So the way what happens is if something is uploading, it gets added to the cache. Now, if that uploading fails for whatever reason or the app closes,
Mhm.
it should mark it as failed upload and prompt the user to retry or remove.
Right.
In this case, it's not marking it as a failed upload. It's just it has it in cache, always thinking it's always uploading.
I think
So the
that's
reason, yeah.
I would say that I think that's one half of the problem. I think the other half of the problem that we don't know answer to is why did it fail? Because this is a routine image upload. Maybe Jerry, you could help us determine why would it even fail in the first place? And slow internet connection, obviously the most likely culprit, but let's not just assume it. Why do you think it might have failed? What do you think, Jerry?
Oops, sorry. I'm going through his sessions right now, trying to see if I can find when the image was initially uploaded.
Okay. I mean, if he had a bad internet connection, we'd see that toast. By the way, I'm still getting that toast unexpectedly, Ismail, once in a while. Not every time, but if I open the app, once in a while, it'll say that red toast, no internet, even though I have it.
Yeah.
I know you put like a delay on it, but it's not respecting it.
Yeah, there should be a delay, and there should be also checks.
Yeah.
Is this in the newer builds? You're seeing this?
Yeah, it happened yesterday, and that would have been 05.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird at this
It
point.
it only happened once all day, and I use that a lot. So
Yeah. Maybe I have to revisit that whole logic. Something's like the code is fine. I can tell you now that the code looks fine on it. Everything is set up properly, but if it's still happening, maybe to where we're calling it or something where
okay.
it's causing that weird behavior that where we don't like. Maybe you're calling it too early or something.
Well, at least it's there, and I would say in the case of this user, Jerry, the session replay you're watching, you would probably see that toast if he was having an internet problem, right? Connection.
Haven't found it yet, but we'll see when we get there. I mean, it's been there for like 3 or 4 days.
Interesting.
I'm going through all his replays. This is just the first time he decides to comment on it. I'm
Right.
just trying to find the exact moment where he does.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I want to solve both parts of this. Why did it fail? Because like it really shouldn't fail. I mean, maybe he had a really bad connection at that time. So
Well,
maybe that's all it was.
there should still be like a fail to upload. It should still like glow red or whatever that thing was when it fails.
Yeah, and this one he has a check and a display of it. It just didn't fire off for whatever reason. So yeah, three mysteries maybe. Why did it fail? Why didn't the fail display show? And then why is it still there? What is it? Is there any mechanism to clear this up, Ismail? Like if it's does fail?
Um, like I said, there's something in terms of the way it's being handled. So think about it this way: it's like when you first upload something, we have an optimistic response, right?
Mhm.
Showing that the video is uploading. Now that optimistic response is being pushed, but it's never being marked as failed. Um, so I need to see what conditions have to be met for that to happen. Yeah, so it's
Should
kind
we
of like it's going back to the cache handling.
should we try and get his participation and see if we can recreate it on his device?
I don't think it's going to be unique to his device. I might need his help, but I need to investigate first because I don't want to be asking random questions that I can find the answers to on my own. I want to first investigate it, see if I can reproduce it somehow, some way, and if I need his help, then I'll reach out to you or Todd or whoever's speaking to him to ask further questions. But I don't want to start off with questions to him before I do the investigation myself.
Okay, fair enough. And Jerry, the one you talked about it was a couple weeks ago. Who did that?
Okay, one sec. I found it. He uploaded and he closed the app. He literally immediately sent upload then closed or closed the background of the app.
Background or force background?
The breadcrumbs just says app in background, but he hit tap and then like not even a second later the session ends.
Okay.
instead of background it. So
Okay, good to know. And Ismail, you have a theoretical solution for
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah. So you said he uploads and then he backgrounds the app, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why it failed, and hopefully that's how I can try to recreate it. I don't have a solution. I know. I think I know what the problem is.
what were we doing? I thought we were handling that if someone were to background the app real fast.
So okay, the image did send. It did send, but it did not remove from the cache. Because the very next replay, you'll see that there's a duplicate showing.
Oh. That would make more sense. That would mean that he backgrounded the app. Now after the upload somehow went through, but the app didn't get its cache updated because it was in the background. Um, Therefore, it never marked it as complete. Therefore, the function that clears the cache never ran.
So give those 2 session replays a look. They're back to back.
Yeah. So that tells me okay, that kind of helps explain why this might have happened, which is interesting uh, use case scenario. That's why you gotta leave it up to the users to find these things. But I think what we can do is, okay, this is gonna be tricky because it's happening is I don't think it's bad logic. I think it's just if you think about it, the logic never runs to update to replace the cache and clear it with the actual image because the app was never notified that the upload was complete, even though it was. Um, so maybe we do have a time limit on those things. Um, and if we don't hear back from that time limit, I don't know if we should fail it because technically it could send. Maybe we should just hide it altogether.
Hide the, like, not do the optimistic response where it's,
No, like, so for example, in his case, the image sent.
Mhm.
The app was never notified that the image was sent, so the cache never updated. Now they're still waiting for the for the response from the mutation, but it's never gonna come because it's already done. And it never marked it as false because it never failed.
interesting.
Um,
There's got to be a better way to. I mean, it sounds like there were enough things that happened correctly that when it comes back from the background, everything should kind of click,
it's
right?
not
Because
that simple. It's like you can think about it as like the app was in the dark for a certain amount of time. So if Cloudinary finished uploading and sent it to respond back, the app never received a response because through like a subscription or a mutation
yeah,
because the app was not subscribed or it was not in
isn't
the
there any
background.
kind of handshake that can tell the app?
Well, nothing's going through to the app at that point. If it's backgrounded,
Yeah.
nothing is reaching it. It's like in the dark.
Okay, but he hits send, right? Can't something be stored locally that needs a handshake? And then if it doesn't get the handshake, it checks again when he unbackgrounds it?
Well, the thing is, when you come back, um, so you need to know that that specific image is has been uploaded, and there's no way to know that the image is uploaded or not because if you look at the cache, it's optimistic response, so it doesn't have any it doesn't have a unique ID to be like, oh, is this unique ID in the chat or not?
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. Um, hmm. So yeah, I need to see what's a good way to handle this scenario. It's a little tricky. Um, the thing is, if I just hide the image, it would work if it was a success like this case. But if it failed and I hide it, then the user would never know it failed.
Yeah.
But if it failed, but if I show that it's failed and it's uploaded, the user could upload it twice theoretically.
Mhm. Why do they have a heart loader on it continuously?
Because that's what the cache that was the state of the cache of the option. Like,
Okay.
think about it as the cache said, okay, you're uploading. Let me put you in as uploading to show to the user. Now it's there.
Can't the cache do the check to see if it?
The cache has no connection to the internet. It's just something stored on your local. But
Yeah,
this one's not even uploaded to the cache. Sorry, this is uploaded to the um to the what do we call it? Async storage. So this is uploaded to the phone memory.
okay. So can't the phone memory trigger the app to check on the
Well,
handshake?
it's the thing is when you're uploading it, it's waiting on a response from the mutation to
Huh?
tell it that it has succeeded or failed, right?
Okay. Right, and that never happened.
And that never happened. But the thing is when you close the app, it's kind of on the same boat. So I don't know why that didn't catch it. Maybe I just need better cache management handling there. Like if the app disconnects at any point before the mutation response, like um, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say on app load. So what that means is when we open the chat, we get that optimistic response from memory and we add it to the chat. I'm gonna say if like there should never be a case where as soon as I open chat, you just add from memory to chat in progress mode. Because if but technically it can be because if we go to lobby and back, which makes it tricky, I see. Yeah, that's why I did that. Because if we're uploading a video, we go to lobby, then we come back, it's technically still uploading.
Mhm.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean with this thing is like a freaking spider web. But okay. Mm,
Mm.
maybe a maybe a timeout. We'll need a timeout. So think about it this way. This is how I'm thinking about it. You're uploading a video, it's in progress. It gets added to memory as in progress because if you leave the chat, if you just go to lobby and come back, it needs to re-add that video as loading, right?
Mhm.
Does that make sense so far?
Yeah.
Now, in order to do that, it can't be stored in cache because cache gets cleared as soon as you go to lobby.
It can't be
It's
loading in
stored
the
in the phone memory.
even if you leave the chat, it can't keep loading in the background.
It does keep loading in the
Oh,
background.
right. Okay.
But in order to reflect that to the user, we have to store it in phone memory, not in cache.
Okay.
Because as soon as you leave the chat, the cache for that chat is gone.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why I have it where it stays in progress mode because technically if you leave the chat and come back and you didn't close the app, it's still uploading. But in this case, the app disconnected and the response came back, but the app was never aware of it. So yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I need to look into this. I'm not gonna have a solution right now for you. I really need to see what's going on. But but yeah, that's basically what's happening. It's stored not in cache, in memory, and it keeps adding it back to chat.
Mm. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that'll be a fun one to look into today.
Yeah.
Okay. Um.
But
What else?
hopefully I can reproduce it. Like hopefully I can find a way to reproduce it. Um,
Well, sounds like it's pretty easy. You just do an upload real quick and then close the app.
well, hopefully. But the thing is, on my simulator,
Yeah. True.
it doesn't really close. Yeah.
You can do it from your the phone plugged in, right, to the environment.
Yeah, I can. I just okay. So in order to use something, oh God, okay, something happened yesterday when I turned on my computer. In order to, I had to update my OS to update Xcode to use the new architecture because it requires the newer Xcode to run it.
Mm.
But my computer ran out of storage, so and it had a lot of old files that I couldn't get rid of. They were like system files. So I honestly ended up just like reformatting it and reinstalling everything. So my Xcode right now is working for simulator, but it's not working for physical. So I need to see how to fix that. Hopefully it
Okay.
doesn't take up too much time.
Well, you're gonna
But
need it.
also, huh?
You're gonna need it, not just for
Yeah,
today.
I know. I did that yesterday, and it took up a good chunk of my day just reinstalling everything and getting my environment set up. But I do have more storage. I literally freed up like almost 100 GB
Okay.
by doing that. Um, but the thing is, what I just realized now is I lost my stash. Um, so in Xcode we have stashes. And I guess I forgot that they're stored locally. What a stash is basically, it's like, when you have a PR, it has code. If you
Yeah.
don't want to commit that PR yet, you stash it.
No. Well, oh, it's gone.
Well, the one for the video autoplay is gone.
Oh no.
I
How,
just realized that.
how much work was that?
That was yesterday's work. It was a good
Oh
amount of
no.
hours. I know. Um, so looks like I have
Yep.
to go back and redo that.
There could
Uh,
possibly be a way to recover it, right?
I
You
no,
reformatted your hard drive? Is that what you said?
it was on my hard drive. I
And
I,
you,
I forgot to stash it because I didn't commit the video autoplay to the branch because it wasn't ready yet and it was still in testing phase. So I want to have that separate to have the images because the images is done and the image styling is done. So that was uploaded, but then the video stuff I kept it stashed for when it's ready. And then I just realized that I lost that stash.
oh no.
Um, but I guess I've done it already, so it shouldn't take as long to redo it.
Right.
Whatever.
Okay.
Extra work on me.
Yeah. All right.
That's how I'm like, why is my video not auto playing? And I was like, oh wait, it's probably stashed. I go to my stash, it's empty. I was like, shit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sounds like you got some things to keep you busy. Do you have anything else you want to add, or?
Um, no, just those. After I have that, I might honestly just create a PR right now, so I don't run into that problem again. Where I'm gonna submit the photo stuff without the video. I mean, the video changes is only that I'm using the new library. So I'll have that for a meet today, and then I'll have the video on tomorrow already. Then I need to work on the stash or the cache stuff. Or maybe I work on that first. Maybe I put off the video. I work on the cache problem with the media. Um, or we can have another build if I can fix it and regenerate it. So I guess fix Xcode, work on the cache, and then go back to video.
All right. Sounds good. I'll leave that up to you. And then Todd was messaging about the user had a similar problem as Jeremy did. I wasn't clear what you were saying exactly, Todd. What is going on?
Oh, just regarding yesterday, talking about Gwen.
Mhm.
Um, we were talking about how I shouldn't have helped her get her back into the app yet.
Mhm.
If we had an opportunity to work with her. But I went back and found the conversation that we had in Slack that we did talk about Gwen, and that I was advised to go ahead and help her. That it looked like Ishmael was already aware of the problem
Okay.
to get it fixed, which is why I went forward with helping her out.
Okay. Yeah. So we probably shouldn't have done that just to just to see if the update newer version fixed
Right.
it. But or maybe he said that because we already did. No, we wouldn't have confirmed that. Yeah, it's not possible.
Yeah, it's too fast, I think.
Mhm.
It just happened.
Right. Okay. Well,
So I wasn't sure if we are aware of the problem. So in the Slack message,
well,
uh
yeah. It sounded like
Ishmael said, I know
he
what the problem is.
right. What is it? Say that again.
He said he'll keep the problem in mind as I go. I know what the problem is.
Yeah. So we're assuming it's not
Right.
going to be a problem going forward because the newer updates won't create that
Right.
problem, but we don't know for sure.
Right. Agreed.
I guess we probably will find out if someone else
Yep.
reports it. So, okay.
Yeah,
All
I don't
right.
think I don't think you were aware of the conversation that we had in Slack.
No, I don't think so. But all
But we're
right,
good.
we'll go forward and see how it goes.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Has anyone heard from Amin? Did he message anybody?
No, I've not seen anything from him.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll check in on him. Hope he's all right. Okay. Well, I don't have anything else to add. Anybody need anything? Questions? Comments? Okay. Alrighty then. I'm gonna grab some food and I think Danny's on a call talk. I want to jump in here in a little bit and
Yep.
go from there. All
I
right.
got it.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Thanks. We'll catch up later.
Yep. Hey Todd, one last thing. Don't forget about what we're doing with those emails or SMSs if you need to set up a call at department or something.
Yep. Nope. That's on my list today for sure. I'll keep you updated.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, and I want to try one of a notification using the logic that you described it. One Signal has. So look, Todd and Danny and I will figure out which one, and we'll talk to you, Jerry, about how to implement it.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Great. All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Yep. Thanks, guys. See you later.